pretty close.
About a year ago, I was finally able to buy a Lamborghini that I have been searching for years and years because I think it has the greatest pop culture tie-in of any car in the brand's history. And it took me a long time with the help of Cameron and the team at DC Motor Works to get the car back on the road. But shortly after I acquired it, I ran into RIOCAM at the Miami Concours last year. And immediately his request was, Ed, I have to find a way to recreate the legendary photo. Now, RIOCAM is one of the most amazing automotive photographers of our generation, but not in the same sense of like Larry at Winning Automotive Photography that takes so many pictures of my car, but RIOCAM combines models and cars and high fashion with a very unique editorial style that is unlike anything else that we see, and he's gained tremendous notoriety for that and taken some incredible pictures that you'll recognize from Curated, some of their cars, some of their campaigns, and things like that. Now, the car is a 1998 Lamborghini Diablo SV, but it was sold new out of the 1998 Victoria's Secret Christmas Dreams and Fantasies catalog. There was an iconic photo of the car with the Victoria's Secret Angels supermodels of the day, Stephanie Seymour, Letitia Casta, Tyra Banks, and more, all arranged around the car, and it makes this Diablo arguably the most famous Diablo, certainly of the cars delivered in America. So the SV graphics are inverted. It's now VS. It came with different headrests, different luggage, and things like that. And so the car is now running. I had taken it to Car Week, and the plan was to take it down to Miami for Moda Miami 2026. And so that was the perfect opportunity to connect with RIOCAM. He wanted to arrange some models, go shopping at Victoria's Secret for their latest in white lingerie, and set them up in a very similar way to the photo from 1998. Now again, this is one of those images that just really resonated with a lot of enthusiasts that made them love cars. And so no matter where I take this car, the response is awesome. The nostalgia is something worth celebrating. And in a similar way to the Paris Hilton SLR that I had years ago that had the iconic photo of Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, and Lindsay Lohan across it, everybody that comes over wants to find some way to recreate that photo. Now, with the help of Nick Kruger, a cannonballer that's been on VINwiki many times, I was able to find 3 authentic sets of Victoria's Secret angel wings that were supposed to have been destroyed and disposed of after they were retired out of the Victoria's Secret stores, but he was able to find them on Facebook Marketplace in Wisconsin and brought them down when he was here competing in the Southern Classic. And so those were combined with some that I just found that looked pretty appropriate off of Amazon to start the photo shoot. And Rio and the models did a wonderful job. Obviously, that's not really my modern take on automotive photography, but it was so cool to see him interpreting that photo from so many years ago in his modern style. And I think the pictures that he came up with were truly amazing. And the venue that RIOCAM tends to use is the Maps backlot, which is a really cool space with all these different backdrops, but it has this concrete, multi-directional thing that makes the cars look amazing. It was a very different look than this bright white, over, blown out kind of image that we had out of the catalog, but a really cool tribute, at least, in his iconic style. After that, we took the car over to the Biltmore in Coral Gables for Moda Miami, which is always an amazing event. This is the 3rd year of Moda Miami. The first year I took the Verde Draco LP640, last year I took the Veyron, and this year this was perfect. And it was going to be kind of competing in a class of breakout supercars alongside a Diablo GT, Hoovie's old 25th anniversary Countach, an EB110 Super Sport, a Pantera, some amazing cars. And so it was up against some really stiff competition. I did not have any expectation of winning, primarily just because the quality of my car is not always up to concours snuff, and the cars that it was next to were so perfect. But the other thing that I had really been excited to do was to take those same angel wings and some white VINwiki shirts and put them on some friends of mine to recreate the shot with car YouTubers. And since Freddie Tavares Hernandez and Tyler Hoover of Hoovie's Garage were going to be there, along with Tim Shmee150, the guys from Captain Crankshaft, Chris in Cars, and some others, I thought it was going to be the perfect opportunity to bring an all-star lineup of YouTubers and car content creators together to recreate recreate this Victoria's Secret magazine shot. And we were able to, just before the rainstorm came down, the skies opened and really flooded the show field at Moda. So we were able to take a good picture, get to shelter, and then watch the rest of the day play out. And I was shocked soon to get a phone call from the people at Moda to let me know that I had won my class. Now, because it was raining so torrentially, they canceled the award ceremony.
We have to close this tent for our safety. There are thunderstorms coming. Apologies, thank you for coming, and good luck.
And apparently they're going to send my trophy in the mail, but I was so excited because it is so cool for the car to be recognized in such a setting, while all of us also celebrate its pop culture icon status. So after all the festivities, after the great photos, I hopped back in the car to drive home to Atlanta. I decided that rather than trying to ship the car and fly, I was going to do the 1,500 or so mile round trip to Miami from Atlanta, and the car did amazing. I will say for the first maybe 100, 200 miles after getting back in, it was a little lumpy. Obviously the coils got soaked in this rainstorm, and the inside was a little bit wet too, but it was perfectly okay. Not flooded like my Gallardo or Freddy's P1 or any of the other cars that we enjoy. And it was a lovely trip. Sometimes I just need that kind of windshield time to get away. So I was so excited to be able to capture my photos, add to the provenance of the Victoria's Secret Lamborghini Diablo, and I guess continue to celebrate the history of it being in an underpants catalog back in 1998. And so it's always fun to let other people kind of celebrate alongside me this car that I love. And so many people were walking by saying, I remember that car from when it was new. Personally, I was 13 years old when that magazine came out, so a different perspective on the Victoria's Secret business model, but so much to celebrate, so much to enjoy, and of course, in my opinion, one of the coolest and most famous Lamborghinis of the 90s. And thankfully, on that 1,500-mile round-trip drive to Miami, I did not require the assistance of the ticket clinic. But if I had gotten a ticket, their nationwide network of attorneys could help me fight it. Their presence in Georgia and Florida is extra high because they're headquartered down in Florida. They've also got brick-and-mortar offices in California, but they can help you find a ticket no matter where you get it to help you avoid points on your license, risks of suspension, possible jail time, higher insurance premiums, all the things that we hate about getting a bad ticket. So if you get a ticket, text a picture of it immediately to 305-305 to get them on the case, or you can visit the ticket clinic at the link in the description below or with the QR code on your screen.